On the board today, we've got a creature described as the ghostly Cyclops Hound of England. If you'd like to know more about this paranormal pooch, then come pull up a stool at Creature Tavern. Grab a bucket and a rag as we wipe off the grime from reality's filthy pits to shine light on the world's forgotten tales of Black Shuck from English folklore. Black Shuck, also named Old Shuck, Old Shock, Old Scarf, Old Rugman, Old Shep, the Hateful Thing, or simply Shuck, is a cryptid thought of by many to be a ghostly black dog, hellhound, the very portrait of death, or in some tellings, the devil himself. Tracing the origins of the name Shuck led me to the Oxford English Dictionary, which turned me onto the Old English word skucka, to mean devil or fiend. An appropriate glimpse into this creature's legend. The earliest account I could find on Black Shuck comes from August 4th, 1577, in Blythburgh, a lovely English village in the south. In this story, Black Shuck, seemingly unprovoked, was said to have burst through the doors of Holy Trinity Church like a clap of thunder. He ran up the nave past a large congregation, allegedly killed a man, a wee lad, and caused the church steeple to collapse through the roof. As he made his retreat, he left scorch marks on the north door, still pointed at today and commonly referred to as the devil's fingerprints. Beyond churches, Shuck is said to prowl along dark lanes and lonesome field footpaths. In appearance, he takes the form of a huge black dog. Some reports call him very large for a dog. Others compare his size to a calf, and some even to a horse. And besides staring at a horse-sized dog, you'll know you're face to face with the beast by his eyes. Many a tale paint just the one fiery eye, like a cyclops, set firmly in the centre of his head. Other accounts insist you'll find the usual amount for a dog, and however you count him, the beast's silhouette is unmistakable. The eyes burn an intimidating red. The form's coated in a shaggy black fur, and the presence is heavy. That's the spectral hound of East Anglia, known as Black Shuck. Black Shuck is said to roam the coastline and countryside of East Anglia. This seems home for the creature, with reports of his appearance popping up in many counties held within the region's borders. Norfolk, Suffolk, the Cambridgeshire Ferns, and parts of Essex, to name them all. These accounts place the great hound in graveyards, execution sites, forests, old trackways, and lakes. Exclusively at night, where Shuck walks the ancient scars of the land. Black Shuck makes his presence known with a howl. At first you'll be hoping it's the cry of some ordinary country wolves, till you feel ice fill your veins as your blood begins to run cold with fear. And that's about all you'll hear from him, as law says his footfalls make no sound. It's a cry of terror though, and hopefully that's it for your interactions with Black Shuck, as a physical encounter with him is steeped in ill omen. Some say meeting the hound might bring you the worst luck of your life. In many stories, a meeting with the monster dog cements your death date, with legends saying it'll occur before the end of the present year. Some go further, saying that even a glimpse of the Shuck foretells death either for the one whose eyes have been marked by his outline, or for one of their blood relatives. When he does appear, his movements are uncanny, faster than any normal dog, charging across the earth with amazing haste. If you've been selected for viewing privileges, many folks say Black Shuck will halt his storm, turn and fix you with a look, before vanishing with the wind. Could be he fancies you a dead man, or perhaps he's able to smell near death crouching upon you. While most accounts end with that same silent disappearance, there are stories of a more violent inclination, echoing the infamous Holy Trinity Church incident. In these, Old Shuck acts like the pure manifestation of feral, using his claws and fangs to make that death day of yours arrive quite a bit quicker. Yet not all traditions cast him as a herald of doom. One tale from Yarmouth tells of a hound that once belonged to a husband and wife. When the husband died at sea and the wife succumbed to heartbreak soon after, Shuck, now bereft, was left wandering between the two graves, guarding the coastal footpaths the couple once loved so much. In further tellings, he's painted as relatively benign, even warm, said to accompany women on their way home in the role of protector rather than predator. So if you've got a trip to East Anglia planned, pay close attention to how you can prevent a negative encounter with this devil in a dog. If you're able, avoid old trackways, churchyards and forests at midnight, as that's when you're most likely to run into Shuck. Also, it doesn't hurt to travel with company. If you do find you've got a great big demon dog stalking you, well, 4 fists are better than 2. And if you hear his howl, just shut your eyes. Law says, if you never lay eyes on him, your death will not be foretold. And with that, we're finished with our creature for the day. We've learned that even the most terrifying of hellhounds can be good boys sometimes. Now that bell means it's last call here at Creature Tavern. So grab yourself one more drink for the road. And until next time, tread carefully out there. You never know when you might wander into the weird